This is Coyote News.
Track and field teams broke records at the Summit League Championships in Brookings. This is Coyote Sports, and I'm Maggie Bishop.
And I'm Parker Orr. The softball team continued their 4-game win streak, going undefeated in the Pirate Spartan Challenge. The men's basketball team won on senior night behind a career night from senior Chase Forte. Forte led the way for USD in the game against North Dakota, scoring a career-high 31 points. Isaac Bruns came off the bench and scored 19 points for South Dakota. The Coyotes defeated the Fighting Hawks 92-79 in the final regular season game before heading to Sioux Falls for the Summit League Championships. Forte earned the final Peak Performer of the Week. USD faces NDSU Friday night at 6 in the quarterfinals. The USD women's basketball team hosted Denver and honored 4 seniors. Senior Grace Larkin scored 25 points and rose to second in South Dakota women's basketball all-time scoring list. She also grabbed 11 rebounds and had 5 assists as the Coyotes lost 63-60. Another senior, Alexi Hempe, also scored 18 points. The Coyotes play tomorrow against Oral Roberts. As a reminder, students can claim tickets for free to the Summit League tournament.
Larkins and Forte lead USD in Summit League honors. Larkins earns Player of the Year while making first team and all-defensive team for the women's team. Forte earned Defensive Player of the Year and making first team, all-defensive team, and all-newcomer. Isaac Bruns and Dre Bullock both made the honorable mention team. The track and field teams finished third in the men's and women's indoor championships. Erin Kinney and Sarah Reifenrath led the women's team. Kinney won the 60 and 200 meter dash, and Reifenrath won the 400 dash. Mason Sindelar led the men, winning the mile and 800 run. Pole vault had a split title between the 2 USD women as Cassidy Mooneyhan and Anna Willis tied for first. The team now waits until the end of March for the outdoor season to begin.
Coyote News' Nathan Delaney is live in the muck with Mason Sindelar to talk about the season. Nathan?
Thanks, Parker. I'm here with Mason Sindelar. Mason, how does it feel to be a 2-event Summit League indoor champion?
Feels amazing. The feelings I had both at the meet and still now are beyond describing.
What was the atmosphere at the meet?
It was crazy. I mean, to have an entire team, 30 plus people on each side, men's and women's, cheering you on down the home stretch, to get a gold medal is crazy. I mean, it was the best atmosphere I think I've ever felt at a Summit League championship. The crowd, teams, every team there was just wild, on their feet. Best atmosphere I've ever had.
With the indoor season ending, how do you prepare and shift your focus towards the outdoor season?
Well, right now we just got to stay healthy. We've already shown the rest of the Summit League schools what we can do, and so now we definitely have a target on our back. So just to prepare for outdoor, we just need to stay healthy, stay healthy and maintain, and then improve on what little things we can improve on. And that's not just for me, that's for everybody on the team.
And then for you personally, what is the big difference between running the 800 versus the mile?
That's tough. I mean, both races you just kind of have to stay in it and give yourself a chance. Something that my coach always says. He says to stay with the leaders, give yourself a chance for the last 200 meters. You know what you can do, you know what your body can do. As long as you're in the right place, you can push through it as long as you keep your head in it. The 800 is definitely more physical than the mile. The mile is definitely a lot more mental just because of how much longer it is. I mean, you're adding on two more laps, 800 more meters. So, but that would be the biggest difference, I would say.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Live from the Muck for Coyote News, I'm Nathan Delaney.
Thanks, Nathan. Sindelar also earned all-conference honors along with 24 of his fellow teammates. South Dakota softball put a 4-game win streak on the line in the Pirate Spartan Challenge. The Coyotes scored 4 runs in the 6th inning to secure a 4-2 victory over Hampton. Tatum Vallada went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a home run as USD won 12-0. Clara Edwards threw 7 scoreless innings in a 3-0 win against Norfolk State. McKenna Young continued pitching success for South Dakota, throwing 7 scoreless innings as USD won 7-0. The winning streak would climb to 9 with a 9-0 victory in the final game. Vallada and Edwards earned Player and Pitcher of the Week honors. South Dakota plays Coastal Carolina in a 3-game series looking for a double-digit win streak.
The USD tennis team hosted Connecticut while trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. South Dakota won 5 of the 6 singles in a 5-2 victory. The winning point was won by Shorsha Caves, who earned the Peak Performer of the Week for the first time in her career. The team travels to Omaha on Friday for their first Summit League match of the season. The women's golf team competed in the West Texas Classic, taking 4th place. Emma Henningsen finished 3rd as 4 Coyotes earned the top 25 places. The team had the best score in the round 2 of action as they climbed from 8th to the finished 4th. The team is back in action after spring at the Ozarks National Invitational.
The Vermilion boys basketball regional match against the Huskies that was scheduled for yesterday has been moved to tomorrow. The Tanagers finished as the 3rd seed in the 4A region and are set to play Elk Point Jefferson. The winner moves on to a qualifying match to make the SODAC 16. 4 Vermilion wrestlers placed at the state championships: Michael Rube, Padraig Felton, and Raleigh French for the boys, and Blair Merkwan for the girls. Rube finishes his career with 4 finishes in the top 5 at state. This concludes the season for the team as spring sports begin.